Hello everyone, Kelly here coming in for a sneak peek today of the Holiday Cheer release from Honeybee Stamps. And let's see here if you can tell me if the picture is good. Let's see here. Hello. Let's see, Petra's telling me I'm okay. Cool, thank you. Rebecca, looks good. Very cool. Okay. Let me see here. Before we get started crafting today. Let's see who all is in the house. Let's see, Ryan and Deanna. Let's see, is the camera going out? Or can you guys still see? On my end, it looks like it is acting silly. Looks good, no video. That's what I was afraid of. Okay, let's see here. Okay. First time here for Miss Gail. Okay, what about now, you guys? Let's see, I've got a black screen with a turning circle, no picture. Okay, I'm getting a yay. Yes. Now it's good. Very cool. Yay! Okay, perfect. Hey, Lisa. Okay. All right, let's see here. Okay, I think we're good. Okay, so we are going to get started with a sneak peek today, and my boss, Lisa and Melissa over there, are going to fire me because I totally forgot to send your sneak peek picture to my iPad. State that for today. I actually have 3 cards prepared to show you today with some of our new product. And it's kind of what we would have been showing you in the little picture anyway. So forgive me for that. I didn't remember until literally I sat down at my desk and was like, oh, darn. So I'm going to thank you about the nail polish. I am going to do 3 quick cards. I have everything stamped and die cut and all that. But I'm just going to go show you 3 different looks with one of our brand new stamp sets and one of our new buzzword sets. Let's see here. Okay, looks good here in Kansas. Hello, everyone. Okay, so today is sneak peek number 1, and I am just going to pull out my fun little holiday cheer creations and give you a peek. Let's see here. Okay, so I have been playing with stamping all morning, and I have, let's see here, 3 different layered trees to show you. So I'm going to show you. These are going to be what is going to be the highlight of 3 different cards. And these were all created with the same stamp set. Let's see here. Where's Miss Lisa? Okay. Is everybody still good here? Is the picture good? Watching, the volume is off, so my boss said, oh, Lisa, that is funny. I was afraid that you meant that you couldn't hear me. Okay, can everybody see our sweet little layered farmhouse Christmas trees? Okay, Lisa's telling me it looks good. Okay, so I have stamped these and done 3 different looks for these farmhouse Christmas trees, okay? So as you can see, that stamp set is going to give you beautiful layers. You can see I have stamped the lighter green back there in the back, and then used a beautiful darker green to give that depth and dimension and shadows. And then on this one, you can see all the little twinkles of the glitter and the lights, I actually used a coordinating stencil with this one. And I used some gold glimmer paste. So you can see how that adds the perfect little glow and glimmer for the little lights and the shine inside that little tree. Okay, for this one, I did a little bit different. You can see the same green, the lighter green, the darker green for that beautiful depth and dimension. And then for the little twinkle and some fun, I used another stamp and added on some embossing ink and some rouge embossing powder. So this one is going to be a fun one. And the embossing powder, whoops, is kind of glossy and fun. You can catch it there in the light. Okay, and then for this one, I did a totally different look here. I used the background layer, as you can see in the light green, and then another layer of green. And then I actually used the same layer as I did the dark green and moved it. I shifted my stamp and then did some puffy embossing powder to layer for snow on the branches. So lots of fun, different looks here and with our farmhouse Christmas tree. Okay, so I'm going to get started. Like I said, I'm going to quickly create 3 different cards and show you 3 different looks for our beautiful Christmas tree. So I think I'm going to start out with the gold glitter. And I have my card base and a little white card front here. And I have a beautiful new buzzword to show you. So this is our buzzword, Merry. And you can see I have used 2 of the coordinating dies, and I do use a stamp from the stamp set to complete my greeting. But I have cut the shadow layer from vellum, and then the upper layer out of the gold cardstock. So you can see I've got a beautiful little Mary going on there. And then I stamped and bright. You can see that nice little fine font. I've stamped that in embossing powder and then embossed it in gold embossing powder. So it's all going to coordinate there together. Okay, let's see here. It looks like snow. Very cool. All right, so for my tree's background, I want it to look like it is glowing. And so I'm going to use some fossilized amber. It's a really warm, goldy yellow. And I'm going to start in the middle of my card, my little card panel, because I know that's where I'm going to set my tree. So I'm going to be heavier handed and then make a glow out from the outside. So I'm not even going to put any more ink on my brush. I'm just going to kind of do this number. And so my tree is going to look like it has a fun glow and halo of warmth around it. Okay, so I've got that going on. And then let's see here. I can start adhering my sentiment for this one. I'm going to take my precision tip glue and I'm going to go ahead and add that to the back of my cute little buzzword here. Let's see here. And I know my tube is almost kaput. I've used it so much. I may have to grab a different one. There you go. Maybe we can get it to come out. And I have to shake it. I think I'm going to have to grab a different one. Okay. We'll just go with this one for now. It's not my favorite, but my honeybee glue is about kaput. Okay, so I'm just going to adhere my gold glitter paper. Let's see here. We got lots of friends in the house. That to the vellum. And I'm going to kind of get everything lined up and then give it a press. like so. And like so. Okay, so we can see that beautiful vellum layer with that glitter. Okay, now I can start with my tree. I'm gonna pop my tree up because I want it to look like it has some dimension there on that nice and glowy background. So I'm just gonna use a little bit of foam tape, maybe add a couple of small pieces around the side. Hello, everyone. Thank you, Lisa, for helping me to welcome everybody. I'm already crafting away. And then as you can see here, I didn't talk about it before, but this beautiful, and this is a really large stamp set. I believe it is a 6x8. Yep, it's a 6x8 inch stamp set. So you're going to get lots of little extras and accessories. There's also, as you can see here, I have used a coordinating die to cut out that layered and stamped Christmas tree. Okay, so I'm going to place that right there, and you can see that nice warm glow there of my little tree. And then I do have from that same farmhouse Christmas tree stamp set, I have a little star topper, and I stamped this with embossing ink and then used a gold embossing powder, and it's actually the same one that I used on the sentiment. So I'm also going to add just a little touch of foam tape behind it because I want it to kind of pop up just like my tree. Let's see here. I don't want any to stick out. Okay. And then I can kind of nestle it and zhuzh it around right like so. Okay, so what do you guys think so far about our layered farmhouse Christmas tree? So fun. So beautiful. So many different ways that you can create with it. As I'm going to kind of show you just 3 today, 3 easy ones. Okay, so I'm going to put some adhesive on my Mary Buzzword die cuts, a little bit back in here, and hide it right behind that glitter paper. And then I'm going to stretch that across. Let's see here. Just like so. Let me eyeball it. I'm going to hold that down for just a smidge. So stunning. Thank you so much, Miss Kathleen. I really like that tree. Thank you, Rebecca. Hello, Miss Karen. Hey, Felicia. Anyone having buffering issues? Lisa, are we having buffering issues? It wouldn't surprise me with my internet and Wi-Fi here. Okay, so you can see all that beautiful sparkle, and I love the warm glow around my tree. And now I'm going to trim down and add my little And Bright. And let me see how I left it long because I wasn't sure how I wanted to kind of nestle it in here. Let's see here. I may do it just like so. Okay, let's see. Let me get my little tiny scissors. Okay, Lisa's not having problems. Okay, that's good. So I'm going to kind of hold this little guy and then snip him maybe like so. And I don't want to get my M there. And like so. And I'm going to add a little bit of adhesive to the back. And then try to tuck my little And Bright right down in here. We may have to zhuzh him around just for a second. And I'm going to pick it up and kind of work it with my fingers just for a second. I might even do a little bit of a tuck here. There we go. Get that little end up. Okay, not too bad. I may have to work on it under the M just a little bit, but that's not too shabby for right now. Okay, and then I'm just going to add this whole piece onto my coordinating green cardstock. I just got some really pretty green that was going to pull out the colors of my pretty layered ink. Let's see here. Let me make sure it kind of looks all nice and straight. Okay. All right, so here is card number 1. So very glitzy, very beautiful, lots of glitter. Okay. Oh, Miss Felicia's working on Christmas cards. Very slow. The details on the layers of the tree are amazing. You will, yes. And I wish it would come across on camera. I'm not for sure how well that is the really fun details of that are coming across. Okay, I'm going to set that aside and I'm going to show you one more, or actually 2 more. So let's do one more glitter, and I'm going to do this one super easy. So I have this one stamped on my layering stamps, and one of those layers I did the embossing powder that is the puffy snow. So this one is going to be super simple. I'm just going to, there's no decorating of the tree or anything like that. I'm actually just going to pop it onto my green cardstock onto a white card base. Get it all kind of situated here. And then I can add some foam tape to give it a little dimension. Maybe a little on the sides here. Let's see. Karen likes the puffy snow. Yes. And you can, I added only 1 layer of that puffy snow, but the more layers that you add, it kind of gets fun and more puffy. Okay, so I'm going to just center my little tree again. You can see how cute that is, just simple with the snow. And then this time I did use some glitter paper, but I used silver. So I think I'm going to do here. And I was thinking this simple, kind of snow flocked looking tree would be perfect if you wanted to add some sparkle and some little things on there. That would be when I would take our adhesive gems and add adhesive gems. Okay, let me get this one going down here on this layer. And again, this is the Merry. This is one of our new buzzwords. And I have used 2 of the 3 coordinating dies. I've used that basic shadow layer and cut that in vellum, and then the scripty word is cut in glitter cardstock. So I'm going to add that again, same way, right over the top. Stretch it across. Let me press and hold. Let's see. Miss Rebecca is saying that tree is a must. It is. You could really just get really creative. I stamped probably 10 different types of trees today, just playing around to see what I like the best, to see what I wanted to show you guys. And then using that same Merry stamp set, this time I stamped Christmas, and I have heat embossed that with some silver glittery embossing powder to go with the kind of the theme that we have going on with the snow and the silver. So I'm actually, this time for this one, I'm just going to trim it, and I may just do some simple little fishtails on the ends and then not tuck this one. So I'm just going to snip it by hand like so. I'm trying to be very careful because I don't want to mess it up. There we go. There's one, and it's going to look like a little ribbon stretched across there. And then the other. Okay. And then I think I'm going to take a little bit of my foam strips and I'm going to pop up my little ribbon. There we go. Let's see here. I love, Kathleen loves all the buzzwords. They're the perfect finishing touch to any of your creations, a little buzzword. Okay, let's see how we're looking here. That's not too shabby. So I have Merry and then Christmas. Is that coming in pretty clear there? And then I could leave it plain Jane, just like this, or I could go back in with some sequins or little gems, and you can see how that would add just the perfect little sparkle. And you could do classic Christmas colors, you could do all silver, anything that your heart desires. Okay, so there's number 2. So the first one, we have gold, we have our little shimmer and shine and warmth around our tree, gold glitter. We have our little star topper, and then this one has snow and the silver. Okay, so let's get on to example number 3. All right, so this time I'm going to do kind of some fun Christmas colors. And I have my white card base, and then I'm going to use the little tree that I did the little sparkles or lights. I did that with rouge embossing powder. So I'm going to build my little scene here on just a white card base. I think I am going to pop up my tree. Why not? Let's see here. Thank you, guys. Let's get that guy gone. And then maybe another couple little pieces to hold up our sides. Okay. And then let's see here. Where do I want to put this guy? I think I want to put him like right like so. Okay, now let me show you some fun accessories. Okay, so we talked about how this layering farmhouse tree was a large stamp set. So I have just a few of the little extras that are going to come in that set. So I've got some fun little gifts. And I'll show you all my gifts. I just colored them in fun, like red and teal and coral. And you can see they're all decorated up with little sprigs and pine cones and really fun farmhouse ribbon and even the buffalo check paper. So cute. And then I also have a little tree basket to put my little farmhouse tree in. So what do you guys think about that? I'm going to adhere my little basket flat because my tree is popped up a little bit. And I'm just going to be like that, like my little tree is just tucked down in there, just like so. Okay. Now I'm going to play with my little presents and get those lined up. Let's see, I think I want to use maybe a little bit of foam tape with my gifts. And I'm just going to kind of layer them around. I don't want to cover up my cute little farmhouse basket that's in. And then I want this, oops, smaller one. Let's see, let me do like so. And I'm actually going to stick another. Here, we're going to do a little bit of surgery here. Oops. Can't get my fingernails underneath there. Okay, I'm going to tear that apart and I'm going to double it on that one side so it does better and doesn't collapse. There we go. Okay, so I can still see my little basket. I'm going to get a little more foam tape. Put right behind this guy. And then can kind of go cockeyed. Do I want it straight up? I think I'll just do just like that. Okay, now let me see. Oh, and I also stamped and did just a little, I don't know what you guys use for your tree toppers, but a lot of times I make my own out of just gobs and gobs of ribbon. And so I just stamped and kind of coordinated one of the bows that come in that set. And that is going to be my little country tree topper. Like so. And then I have the same Mary. This time I cut it out of coordinating teal cardstock and I pressed my embossing ink over the top of this and then just covered it in clear embossing powder. It just kind of sparkles and shines it up just a little bit. So the card was too cute for just plain cardstock on there. And so I wanted to dress it up just a little bit. And so just like I did before, I'm going to add my adhesive back here. And then again, stick it on to the vellum and give it a press. Kind of make sure everything is lined up. And you can see this card is a lot more kind of country, kind of farmhousey. The other two had a lot more like glitter and more traditional. So that's what's so fun about this stamp set is you can kind of fix it up and use it any way that you would like. Okay, well, let's see. Let me make sure that this guy is straight. Okay, and then I have just Anne Bright stamped, and this time I'm going to give this one just a little bit of a trim. Let's see here. Oh, let's see, love the buzzwords. My husband bought me an angel for the first time. I've had angels, I've had stars. Sometimes I do my own. Last year I did ribbon that matched the ribbon on my tree, and then I used a bunch of, you know how they get like the floral picks and things to kind of stick out and make it fun and kind of farmhousey, country kind of a look. Okay, let's see here. Let's poke this little guy. Right back in here. Like so. I'm just going to press press him down and kind of make him stay there. And my little flag is kind of wanting to flip up there on the end. And then I'm just, again, going to use my little runner here and pop that onto a coordinating card base that coordinates with the Mary word. Okay, and then this one is done. Okay, so which one is your favorite, guys? Do you like kind of the fun colors and the farmhouse with the basket? Do you like the snow-topped branches? Or do you like the gold with the gold glitter? So many fun ways to use this layering farmhouse stamp set. I hope you guys aren't seeing okay, that's crazy. Oh, everybody's liking the gold, the snowy tree, the one with the gifts. Miss Petra likes the one with the gifts. Let's see, Karen likes the one with the presents and the basket. Yeah, it's kind of fun. The gold likes the last, or this one. The last one. The farmhouse tree. Very cool. Like the one in the basket. Thank you, Rebecca. She says they're all beautiful. Okay, so as you can see here, so many fun ways to use this layering farmhouse Christmas tree along with our Mary buzzword and little sentiments and things that coordinate, and you can put all that together and mix and match those. So I think let's have a giveaway, you guys. Do you want to have a little giveaway? Let's see here. And I think Lisa has given you the information here. Our holiday cheer release will be available in the Honeybee Stamp store on October the 26th. And you'll start seeing, let's see here, sneak peeks from me on all of the live streams. The next live stream will be Tuesday over on Instagram and Facebook. So you can catch a different product, a different sneak peek on that day. And then, of course, I'll be back here next Thursday on YouTube. Okay, let's see here. I'm just going to randomly, and I hope whoever I land on is still in the house. Let's see here. Okay. The winner today is Judith Valerio. Miss Judith, are you still here? Let's see if Miss Judith is still here. Thank you, Michelle. You're so sweet. She's saying, congrats, Judith. Let's make sure Miss Judith is still here. I know there's a lag in the time. Oh, Miss Judith is still here. So cool. Okay, Miss Judith. So if you don't have already, could you go over to honeybeestamps.com and make sure you have an account set up? And then if you would email my friend Lisa at honeybeestamps.com and let her know that you were the YouTube live winner, and then she's going to pop a gift card right into your Honeybee Stamps account. So congratulations, Judith. And you guys, I'm so excited that you came and joined us today for our holiday cheer sneak peek number 1. And I will see you next Tuesday with another sneak peek over on Instagram and Facebook. And that will be in the evenings. So thank you guys for joining me. And I guess I will see you next week. Have a great weekend and happy crafting, you guys.